I'm 14 weeks pregnant, and my inconsiderate husband told me he won't help with anything because it's a mother's job to handle it. He ended up in tears after what I said back to him. Yesterday, I asked Callum to grab the laundry basket from upstairs because bending over makes me so nauseous. He stared at me like I'd asked him to summit Mount Everest. Babe, you're barely showing. My mom worked full hospital shifts right up until the day she gave birth. She never complained once. I didn't argue. I just dragged myself upstairs while he sat there scrolling football highlights on his phone. That was the third time that week he'd blown me off. On Tuesday, I'd asked him to unload the dishwasher because the smell of old food was triggering my morning sickness. He said later, and it sat there untouched for 2 full days. Thursday, I needed help carrying in 4 heavy Costco bags from the car. He brought in 1, left the rest, and claimed his shoulder hurt from the gym. Last night, I'm at the sink doing dishes at 9 p.m. after cooking dinner, cleaning the kitchen, and washing 2 loads of laundry. My back is on fire. My feet are so swollen I can hardly stand. I say, Callum, can you please finish these? I really need to sit down. He doesn't even look away from the TV. Almost done with this game. 20 minutes later, the dishes are still dirty. My lower back feels like it's burning, so I try again. Callum, please. That's when he pauses the game, pats the couch, and says, come here, we need to talk. I dry my hands, sit down, hoping maybe he's finally noticed how much I'm struggling. Instead, he launches into this. I've been thinking about division of labor. I work 50 hours a week at the firm. When I get home, I need to decompress. That's just reality. My job is providing for this family. Your job is managing the household. That's how my parents did it, and they were married for 12 years. I just stared. 12 years? Your mom left when you were in 7th grade. His jaw tightens. That's not the point. Then what is? I ask. He takes a breath. The point is, my mom handled everything. 3 kids, full-time job, all the cooking and cleaning. She never asked my dad for help. That's what mothers do. Your mom also had a nervous breakdown and moved to Arizona without telling anyone where she went, I say. She got overwhelmed because she tried to do it all alone. I'm trying to make sure you don't end up like that. Structure, clear responsibilities. My dad says, your dad? The same dad who sits alone in that 4,000 square foot house every holiday because none of his kids can stand to be around him? Callum's face goes red. My dad gave me a career. He gave me opportunities. He gave you a manager position at his accounting firm you didn't earn. He gave you a salary you didn't work for. And now you're giving me parenting advice based on his parenting? That's not fair. I stand up, hands shaking. You want to know what's not fair? I'm growing your child. My body changes every single day. I'm exhausted, nauseous, can barely keep food down, and you can't even finish the dishes. I'm just trying to prepare you for what it's going to be like. No, you're trying to turn me into your mother and yourself into your father. And I'm telling you right now, I won't do it. His voice cracks. Why are you being so cruel? Because you need to hear this before it's too late. Your dad lost his family because he thought providing money was the same as being present. Your mom lost herself because she believed she had to do everything alone. And now you're standing here telling your pregnant wife that asking for help makes her weak. Tears start rolling down his face. I'm not trying to be like him. Then stop acting like him. I grab my keys and the overnight bag I packed 3 days earlier, after the grocery incident, just in case. Where are you going? He asks. To my sister's. When you're ready to be a partner instead of just a provider, when you're ready to be a father instead of a paycheck, call me. You're overreacting. I just meant, I know exactly what you meant, Callum. That's the problem. I walked out, drove to my sister Autumn's place. That was 3 days ago. He hasn't called. His mom texted me yesterday saying I broke her baby's heart and I need to apologize. She said pregnancy hormones are making me irrational. I texted back, your baby is 32 years old and can't load a dishwasher. She left me on red. Autumn says I did the right thing. My OB says stress isn't good for the baby, but neither is staying where I'm not supported. Callum's dad called me this morning, the first time he's ever called me directly. He said marriage is about compromise and I'm being selfish. I asked him when he last spoke to his own daughter. He hung up. I'm not going back until something actually changes.